This is Sherry from Twisted Granny Tarot. How are y'all tonight? We're good here today. We had a good day today. Can't complain too much, and it's almost October, so we need to get these videos done so we can get them up for y'all to find out what's going to happen on your birthday night, which would be October 31st, right? Or November the 1st. There's a Samhain is what the Celtics called it. The Celts called it. Anyway, okay, so we are going to do a horoscope. Well, we're going to use a horoscope pattern as a diagram for reading cards, because we can get a lot of information out of here. Each one of these horoscope pieces of pie are labeled. One says money, one says home, one says creativity, one says work, one says marriage partnerships and business partnerships. So that covers a lot of ground rather than just throwing out cards and trying to guess where they belong. I don't have to guess here. I know where they belong. Oh, in case that means anything to you. Okay, so in the meantime, I have a copy of my friend Link's calendar called A Year and a Day. He publishes it every year, and he researches the antiquities. Let's just say that. He researches the antiquities to relay to people who like studying ancient history and ancient mythology events to consider when the time rolls around. Okay? So what we got here on October the 16th, Mr. Link here says, the festival of goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Puji, is celebrated in Nepal. So the goddess of good luck in Nepal is Lakshmi Puji. Also underneath that on October the 16th is this festival of Sarah, a Celtic goddess of love, beauty, marriage, and fertility. Now Sarah, C-E-R-A, sounds like cereal, and maybe that's what her primary purpose was. It was because if it governs fertility, then it's all about fertilizing the crops and making sure people can grow enough food to eat and provide for their families. Okay, what else is there? On the 28th of October, it's IISIA, swear to God, Egyptian Roman 7-day festival marking the killing of Osiris by Set. I need to research that more. I kind of was aware of that situation, but I don't remember the details. In the meantime, October 28th is also the Phoenician day of the sun god Baal, B-A-A-L. Now, if y'all know who Baal is, I'm not sure. He was always a good entity. So I guess I better read up on that before I speak too soon, right? Okay. So right now, the cards have been shuffled. They have been cut. They have been prayed over. And now we are ready to start with house number 1, which is what you're thinking about most of the time now, Mr. Scorpio. Oh, well, you always want more, right? You always want more. You want to be the best with the most, be well regarded among your peers. And what this fella here got, so this is your life, and this is what you've been doing with your life. And you're like, well, I'm bored to tears now. I need a little excitement, and it would just be so much better if I could have X. So while he's ruminating about what he perceived lack of success, he's actually got a surprise coming to him over his shoulder from people up there that he's not aware of yet, or she's not aware of yet. So good luck. It's always a good thing, right? Okay, in the meantime, second house is your own money. Oh my God, are you looking for money? You need a loan, and you're looking for ways to get more money. And this person is definitely looking, because he's holding out a lantern out in front of him, and he is searching the landscape for what he thinks he needs. And in this case, it's money. What else is it? It's also finances, possessions, and values. So you want to spend money on items that you particularly value, and might increase your status in the community. Okay? That's okay with that. Okay? Second house. Third house is communication. Oh no, we got a Queen of Swords here. So most of the time, Scorpios keep their own counsel. Sometimes they don't. Swords is all about conversation, intellectual activity, talky, 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 yacky, yacky, yacky. Oh my God, we got the King of Swords in the same house. What's going on? What's going on? You're talking to the right people, it looks to me like. Because actually what you have here, folks, is first the Queen of Swords. That's a face card. So I picked another card called a modifier to find out what the Queen of Swords wants. Well, she wants her husband because there he is. This is the King of Swords. Okay, so now we got two Yaki cards in your Yaki house. And this means a couple of things. I don't feel like it's a double-edged sword. I think you could speak fairly freely about what you want and how you want to get it to people you trust. Because these are excellent cards. This is going to be like you may elicit some help from some people that you know and who you regard as good friends and good secret keepers, because you love secrets, Scorpio. And this is the world. So whatever you're cooking up in your brainy little mind, I can't wait to see where this takes us. Okay? Fourth house is home. Oh, what? Are you fixing to leave your home? You're a balancing act. Have you got two homes? You got one you're living in and one you want to sell? Or do you want to buy two homes, one you live in and one you have for a camper elsewhere? Or you want to have maybe you're old enough to have like a retirement home somewhere. A home, well, it look like it could be an Airbnb that you could use whenever you want to and rent it out when you need to. Something like that. Okay. Fifth house is romance, creativity. Okay. And romance and speculation. Speculation sounds like gambling to me. Well, that's a lot of people do well gambling. But look at here. Now we have this card. Oh, this card is about ashes of dead romances. Because if this is your romance house, what are you doing here? You've just been in a battle, and you have gone back to collect the swords and the shields from this battle that you were involved in. Now, it could be that people sometimes need to remember the bad stuff so they don't do it again. And if you have gone back to pick up the pieces of yourself that used to be yourself, you're collecting them and you're going to put them away somewhere so nobody else can hurt them again. Kind of like that. Or you're collecting them to remind yourself that I will never do that again. And people, the whole world is a learning experience. And when we're told we're sent down here to learn how to be decent human beings, and I guess after X thousand years, we still haven't learned. But anyway, that's where you're at today, is protecting yourself from previous heartbreak. Like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sixth house is work and health. Oh, I don't think you like your job right now because this guy's carrying a burden. And if you don't feel good, that makes it worse. So this is knowledge. Let's say it's knowledge about your job that causes you a burden. And it's knowledge about your job that continues. Well, first of all, this person right here is going to get awful tired of carrying that load. So you may talk yourself into a new job. I don't know. We'll see. Seventh house, marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Okay, we got a Knight of Pentacles. That's money. Who stabbed you in the back? Your last wife? Your last husband? Took all the money and left? So the King of Pentacles has been stabbed in the back through a marriage partnership or a business partnership. And you do it, not ever want to go back there again. You don't want to revisit that ever. I'm sorry you had to endure that. Okay, eighth house is money from other people. Well, we started off okay. really honest. But now money from other people means income tax checks, inheritance checks, um, lawsuit checks, and insurance checks. Did I say that? And unearned income, which means bonus checks. So guess what? There's no sign of any of that coming through for you today. You might feel like you're going through a dry spell, and that might be why talking to people about better opportunities is such a this was highly evident that you want to talk to people about better opportunities, because this is why you're not feeling appreciated, you're not feeling prosperous, you just feel like you've been beat up all the time. It's eight. Ninth house is um, philosophy, religion, long-term plan, no, not long-term, long-distance travel, and spiritual studies. So all those things, if you had time, any of those topics would spark your interest. And right this second, they are on your mind. And some of y'all may feel like that the time is slipping away from you, and there's some things that you want to learn on this planet before you leave it. So it can happen for you. It's just not going to happen today. The people on Earth here are not in charge of timing. The people up there are. If you've got an idea you want to bring into manifestation faster, pray to your ancestors, your grandmother, your grandfather, who's ever on the other side who loved you. Just like, Gramps, I need your help. Can you help me with this, babe, blah, 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 A, B, C, and D? Did you get that? Then go light a white candle and set it on a table in a place where it can't fall over and get burned. So you might want to, I put mine in a cast iron skillet, because if it falls over, it won't burn anything up. So that's one way. Like the Native Americans used to send smoke signals. Maybe it was to other tribes, but maybe it was to their ancestors. Okay, 10th house is, oh God. Okay, these people are having a party at your work. This is your career. So there are some things that are going on at work that you really like, but that still doesn't mean that you don't want to leave it, because if that fun does not translate into cash, then something's got to give, right? Okay, 11th house is long-term plans. Your long-term plan is to get the blankety blank out of there. You're sneaking off. You can't take it anymore. 12th house, what is going on with you, Scorpio? I'm worried now. 12th house is what you think about when you go to sleep at night. So you think about your money. So you're having a kind of a semi-crisis, knowing that if you continue to work at the location you're working, doing the kind of work that you're doing, it's not going to get any better. This person is holding onto his money as tight as he can. Now, on the one hand, he's got a kind of a cranky look on his face, so I always think he's aggravated over the lack of money. Some readers think it's just that he likes money and he likes to control it and he likes to take care of it and he's happy having it. And I'm like, this keeps you up at night. This money, wherever you believe it may be going, in what may be in unnecessary expenses. Maybe, I don't know. You have to decide that for yourself. Okay, so what we have here is somebody who needs a little push. Okay, he's going to get it. That's what that cut means. Second house is, this is your money. You're looking for money, so you need a little push to get out and get the money. Now, one way you go out and get the money is to talk to people you know, but don't talk to anybody in your office, at your work, about why you want to leave, where you want to go to. Nothing. Zip your lip. Don't do it. It's a secret. Scorpios are good at keeping secrets. So, you're talking that up. I think you're talking to, if you haven't going to, you are going to talk to people that you used to know from previous employers and to try to look them up. And as long as I'm talking about previous employers, this is your 11th house. This is also about long-term plans and friends from previous employment. What are you doing? When you left your previous employers, it looked like you took the tools and equipment that they taught you, up here in your brain, and you know they're valuable, so you took them with you. And you're going to do the same thing again. When you leave this current place where you're working, you're going to take whatever the previous bosses taught you or didn't teach you or taught you wrong, or they behaved wrong. Okay, so now we got a card here. Holy moly. We got a card here. This card is the conduit between all of these. Well, there should be a minimum of 12 cards here, but I see I got one, two, three. We have three at least modifiers, which is okay. That just helped explain what the original card meant. So what do we got here? This job is not working out the way you had thought, the way you had high hopes for. There's just some things that are crumbling around. You know what? And it might just be the economy. It might just be the budgets are being cut, customers are staying home, that kind of thing. It's not uncommon, and we hear that every day. I don't know what news you're watching, but I watch YouTube. Try that, will you? Because there's no big three TV channels given the standard news. These are people who are actually lawyers. And they have a lot of things to say that never make it to the regular news. So what this happens here is, okay, he's depressed, very disappointed. Once upon a time, you Scorpios out there had a life that had 5 full cups. And then, one by one, day by day, situations arose that disappointed you. And in the disappointment, it manifests itself as a turned over cup in a tarot deck, because all the contents of the cups are on the ground now. So kids, do your best, keep your mouth shut, but you're good at that. Find a good place to go, or what you need to do. If you need to move, you need to move. If you need, are you hearing about a new job? Because this could be news about a new job that these people right here told you about. So I have high hopes for you. So thank you for coming to my table tonight. I appreciate it. This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. We're worried about you now, but I'm sure you'll pull through. You're quite respectable in that department. Okay? All right, love you, mean it. Bye. Thanks for everything. See you next time. Take care.